This is Kitzur Yomi as we continue learning the halachais of Kriyas HaTorah. We're in the middle of Siman Chaf Gimel, and we're up to Sif Yud. Continues the Kitzur Makayin Oymir B'Kriyas Shema. If the Kayin is in the middle of Kriyas Shema, Oy B'Birchas Kriyas Shema. Umikolshkin Mayim B'Tfilah Shmon Esrei, Afilu Ein Sham Kayin Acher, Ein Kayin Naisa, you should not give him the Aliyah. Ve'in Shich Lahantim Alav, and you do not have to wait for him to finish, Misham Tichad Tzibura. Ella, consider that he is not there. Kayin Levi, Kairin Levi or Yisrael. Ve'in Aimrim Inkan Kayin, because there is a Kayin. Elohim Levi or Yisrael b'makim Kayin. B'diavad, which honestly is usually the case, because they don't realize in the middle of Berachas Kriyas Shema. Im Karo, if they called him up, Im Aim Kriyas Shema he goes up, and what does he do? Umevarich. And note 36 points out very importantly, the same halacha doesn't apply to Yisrael if he was in the middle of Shema, etc. He makes the brachas aval lo yikra im. He should not lean together with the Baal Kairei Yishma. He should just listen. Again, note 37 points out the first pasuk of Shema, Baruch Shem, you do not. Okay, that's easy enough to say on the way up. Umikal Makam, Imav Shalev, it's Basli, Isha Lingmar, Sa'ini, Shoimi, Dubai. If he's in the middle of Shema, the brachas, whatever he's in the middle of doing, he should quickly finish up that. In Yulech the Salgin Yana, Kaidim Shuaila, before he goes up to get the Aliyah. V'Imayim B'Tila Shemana Esrei. Filu Kara Lo Yale, middle of Shon Esrei, they don't realize, they call him up. You do not go up. Then Yale, you could, yes, go up. Let's say someone is in the middle of Sukkot Zimra. He should not read along. They're not there. They messed up. They called him. He's not there. You don't call up someone else using their name. People should say about the first one, that if you announce one and then you announce another one, people are going to say, hey, maybe that guy's not a kayin, he's unfit, etc., etc. Rather, they tell someone else to go up without calling him by name, and he should go up. However, you call up the son of that kayin with his name. If he's no become his father, like we just said a moment ago, they're middle of Shema, then you could call someone else by name. Why? Everyone sees why? He's not able to. So these are halachas that one really has to have quick recall on, because in a moment that it happens, it's a shtickle balagan as they call it. So again, if the kain's not in shul, don't call someone else up. Someone else just walks up and takes the liyah. You could just say Allah Ata, you point someone else, he goes up. If the kain is there, again, or a Levi Yisrael or anyone, just he's in the middle of Shon Esrei, you could, yes, call up someone else. Yisrael, he's not there. Oh, Yisrael is different. Why? There's no pagam to Yisrael. If you call it a kain or Levi, to achrain or to maftir b'shavs yanta ve'enu shem not there, yechol mikol achar b'shem. You could call out another kain or Levi, because again, this is not an aliyah b'davka specifically for kain or Levi, and therefore we don't have to be worried that one would think that the kain or Levi is possible. We continue with Sif Yud Beis. If there's no kain in the shul, or if there was a kain, but they don't know that there's a kain there. And they call Yisrael, and he goes up. Afilu im Amar Baruch Hu es Hashem hamivayrach. He did not yet make the bracha. Let's say they called out as their kain, the guy didn't hear. They call it Yisrael. He starts Baruch Hu Hashem hamivayrach, and then the kain says, I'm here. They realize he's there. Kain is like kain. You call up the kain, and he comes up. So again, he said, Baruch Hu Hashem hamivayrach. Everyone responded, Baruch Hashem hamivayrach, let them vayir. But they didn't say the bracha of Shabbat Chabanu. Call up the kain. And then, Baruch Hu, he says, Baruch Hu. Yisrael, and the Yisrael Kadeshla Yitbayesh, you don't want to embarrass him. Yamay Sham, you should stay there. Allah Achar Shikra Kohen Valevi. After the Kohen Levi is called, Va'az Yikro, and then they should call him. Then the Yisrael hangs around and he gets shlishi. We don't want to embarrass him, so he hangs out over there. Aval, however, let's say he already said Baruch Atah Shamar Baruch Atah Hashem and the Baruch Barchabanu Shav Ina Oila Lekayin. It's too late. Chayna didn't call the Levi Makom Kayin. They called the Levi Ba'Kayin Kayin Shamar Levi Baruch Hashem Baruch Atah Hashem. Excuse me. Oila Kayin Valevi Mamti Levi waits a Karnas Achrav and he'll get the Aliyah afterwards. There's no Levi, they didn't know about him. But Kayin as I Kayin Gamim Makom Levi, Bachar Levi, Kadim Baruch Hashem, Kayin is a Levi, he will go up. And we continue with Sifya Gimel. Such important halachas. These are really halachas that the Gabbai, the Rav has to know. But these are good for everyone to know, because this is where lots of confusion comes from. Says the Kitzur Sifyud Gimel Ein Karin Shnei Achin Zechazeh. Two brothers do not get aliyah one after another. Bein Shem and Avin Aim, whether they're paternal or maternal brothers. Chena Avin Benayo Ben Benay, a father with his son or a grandson. Ein Karin Zechazeh Mishum Ein Bisha. Why? Because of an ayin hara. We don't want to have relatives called back to back. So, because ayin hara. If they don't say they're makbid. So the Kitzur Paskins that even if one is an achron and the next one is a maftir, you still should not call up brothers or parents and sons or grandparents. And no 55 points out, even though maftir is not part of the regular 7, and there's Kaddish, still we don't call up two of the same family because of ayin hara. We don't have another sefer Torah. Let's say on Yom Tif, you have another Sefer Torah, then Motor, you're allowed to call up two family members consecutively. Why? Because there's no ayin hara, they're two different Torahs. Bar mitzvah Motor, which again in Eretz Yisrael they do commonly. The maftir is not a bar mitzvah, it's a Motor. Im karu kvar oila, which often happens. They called up the family member. They called up the son, the grandson, the brother, and he already went up. Loy Yerid, you do not go back. Even if he did not begin the bracha, says no 57. Still, you do not go back. Why? Since it's only an ayin hara, we don't want to, you don't stop in the middle of the aliyah. Let's say two maternal brothers of im ben benai, or a father and a grandson. Im karo, if they called him up, afilu adayin lo oile yala. He could go up. So maternal brothers or father and grandson, b'diavad, or I should say makom atzarech, if you make olikarim zeh achar zeh, there's not that level of close relationship, and the reason being is not as level of an ayin hara, as they're not directly related. Continue with Sifya Dalad Mishalat Basic Knesset Achas. You got an aliyah. You need another show of a kar gamkin. They call him up. Even a parsha that he already went up for oila shadis varachas abrachas. Once you get called up, you're allowed to get a second aliyah. We continue with Sifta Asvavaten Sibrik Shekaran Vayichal. Ain Karan La Los Later La Misha Mes Anet. You have to give the aliyah to someone who is fasting, because that's the topic of the laning. V'bein kan. If there's no other koyin, only a koyin is not fasting. If he doesn't plan on finishing the fast, currently Yisrael leaving Mekayim, you call current Levi Yisrael. And it's better. Says the koyin should leave the shul before they call up the Levi Yisrael. Why? So people don't wonder why he's not getting the aliyah and think there's a pagam. Since another koyin doesn't have to leave, he just should tell them he's not going to finish fasting and he shouldn't get the aliyah of him kara. But if you call him up, Lo Yale should not go up to Aliyah. V'mu b'sheni v'chamishi, Monday or Thursday after Shekarim v'yechal. Mikol makom ki b'sha'ata hu zman kriyas ha'Torah l'chein b'diavad im lo yatzvei z'knesset v'karo Yale. Meaning, if the fast day is on a day that they're only leaning because of the fast, it's different than if it's a regular Monday or Thursday. If it's regular Monday or Thursday, then there's a regular chiyuv to get to late. So even though it's a different kriya, it's a different halachas, and if a kohen would be called up, he'd be able to go up and get the aliyah. We'll pick it up from Sifta Zayin B'siyata Dishmaya.